Hi guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome to a new video. In case you haven't noticed, it's cherry blossom season and the cherry blossom in our neighborhood is in peak bloom right now. I noticed that on the first few buds they were sprouting last week, but this week they are in full swing. Let me know what part of the country you're from and if there are any cherry blossoms growing in part of your neighborhood right now. If you haven't had a chance to look outside, now is the best time to see them because usually they only last for about 2 weeks, unfortunately. So go out there and check them out. In today's video, I'm going to tackle 4 different things. First off, I'm going to make 2 faux floral flower design. That was a tongue twister. So, and also I'm going to be making 2 table settings. So you'll notice from this video that I'm going to be using a bunch of items that I have used in the past. And one reason why I'm doing that is so that I can provide some incentives for you to not spend money each time you're trying to decorate or you're trying to do a tablescape. That way you'll save some money in the long run. And one way you can achieve that is by simply going through some of the items that you already have. Go through your storage bins and just look through some of the items that you have used in the past, or maybe things that you have collected over the years. Bring them out and just lay them on the table and just pick out some of the items that you are perhaps thinking of maybe using this year, maybe a color combination, maybe create a palette or a theme, or maybe an inspiration. Perhaps you can do an Easter egg hunt this year, especially if you have a backyard. It'll be fun for the kids to do with the egg hunt. Maybe you can come up with some games, fill some baskets with toys, just everything Easter. You can also come up with a garden theme where you can bring in some terracotta pots with some fake moss, fill them with the eggs, and maybe create a bunny bouquet with some greenery and garlands. You can also decorate with eggs with using pastel colors and patterns, or use them in displays with some floral arrangements. You'll be surprised sometimes when you go through your stuff because you'll ask, oh, I didn't know I have this. Oh, I didn't know I bought that. And there's really no rule that things always have to match when it comes to decorating. You can pretty much mix and match some of the items that you already have, or some of the items that you recently bought. Just pick out some of the pieces that you want to use and coordinate that colors that you want to add across your table. Perhaps you can pick out the flowers that you can bridge the color gap of some of the different mixed plates or bowls or glasses that you have. This will help unify everything on your table. The possibilities are endless, my friends, so go ahead and try it. You'll be surprised sometimes how things eventually come together in the end. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Welcome to another week's video. If you remember from last week, I put together a video showing you how I did my spring and Easter tablescape. And today I will show you 2 additional tablescape that I put together for you. I hope you will like it, and I hope this will give you some ideas and inspiration on how to decorate your table for this upcoming Easter. I hope you like it. Please leave a comment down below what you think of it. And yeah, so without further ado, let's head over to our dining area and start decorating. butterfly napkin folding tutorial. So you get this square napkin, and so we're just gonna do this way. So fold this half like that, and make sure the edges are aligned and they're matching. There you go. Okay, so like that. And then you fold it this side, fold it this way, and then the other side, fold it like so. Okay, and there you have it. And then we're just gonna take this and flip it over. Then take the bottom part and then fold it in half, like so. And then we're going to flip this over once more. Here we go. And then take the bottom part and fold it again in about 2 inches. And then pull the bottom flap of the napkin like that. And then just start pushing the edges, well, the part there, and then just making it, press it and then push it in like that. And so now you are creating this butterfly effect, like so. And just fix it like that, and that's basically how it looks like, our folded butterfly napkin. And here's another one that I did earlier. There you go. And just, if you have 4 dinner plates, just go ahead and use your 4 napkins. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. That's our butterfly folded napkins. Okay, so now that I've got that out of the way, I can now start focusing on doing my table setting. husband the other day brought me this, my favorite cake, and from my favorite bakery. And this is the caramel macchiato hazelnut cake. And it's so delicious. And because it's almost Easter, I decided to decorate it with this cute little bunny cupcake topper. So this cake is from Greta Bakery and Cafe. Then they currently have about 8 locations throughout Vancouver. They're open 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And my only wish is that they would open one up closer to our place. Now let's do a recap. I wanted to ask you which of the 3 different floral arrangements that I did is your favorite? Which one you liked and which one you didn't like? Let me know by leaving a comment in the description box below. Thanks. For those of you who love classic films, I highly recommend the movie Casablanca. It ranks as one of the best film of all time. By the way, if you have Prime TV, there's a movie called Bogart, Life Comes in Flashes. It's the first official documentary exploring the life and the legacy of one of Hollywood's legend icon, Humphrey Bogart. Well, that's it. We've come to the end of this video. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. We truly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you haven't already, we will be so grateful if you can hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit that like button as well. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you guys are watching this video. Thanks again, and we'll see you all here next time. Bye.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess.